Hello, this is Robot. MusicOpera.com is my site. I am going to break the world speed record for picking guitar notes per second right now. Alright, so here we go. You ready? Now you gotta watch close. You can slow it down if you want. I'm not gonna cheat or anything. I am going to play the most amount of notes possible on a guitar within 1 second. So here you go. And there you have it. But seriously, I've been looking around at all these videos of people playing, claiming to be the world record speed on guitar. I have a couple problems with it. Number one, once you get up to a certain speed on guitar, that's the limit. You're basically the fastest guitar player, and then there's like probably over 10,000 other people who are at the same speed. I've met a bunch of them. And you get up to that certain point, and then it's more about phrasing, how you play, and how you use it. It's good to practice though, and to get good on guitar, but you shouldn't be so driven by just getting fast. And the other thing I see that's a big problem is the people claiming this play one note, you know, or one like easy phrase or something. So they'll be like, "Oh, I'm gonna play the fastest," and then they'll trem pick up. You know, and it's uneven anyway. They don't have a metronome going to even prove it. They're just like, first of all, you need to have a metronome going. Okay. Number two, you shouldn't use that tone that I'm using right now. I'm doing it to be a jackass. If you're practicing or especially trying to go for a speed thing, you want to go clean. Let me see if I have anything clean here. It still has reverb. You don't want any reverb. Let me see. I'll kill the reverb for you. There you go. And then you can test your speed out. And now even on one note, it's not going to show you anything because that's not how you play guitar. That's just stupid. So what we want to do is do a lick. Something where you're skipping strings a little bit. Like I would go through a major scale. I'm just doing an A. Right, but we're going to skip the string, so go. Yeah, but I'm going to show you. I'll do it clean, and I'll try to get up to a good speed. I'm on a drug at the moment. Nothing illegal. I have a little bit of a cold, so I took some stuff, so I'm dizzy, and I'm overtired. So I'm going to suck, but the point is to show you, actually, it's a good thing, because it'll show when I do make mistakes, when I change it back to the other tone. You pretty much won't hear the mistakes at all. So it's explaining how to practice and why to do it this way. But we'll do that scale. Alright, so that's not too bad. There are mistakes dynamically. I'm not picking every note the same volume. It's not like as you can hear, it's I'm hearing an echo again, but anyway, whatever. You shouldn't have an echo at all. Alright, so when I take a lick that's not too bad, like that, and then I do it with the this type of tone. It's like immediate guitar god mode, you know, it's simple to... Another thing is, I would not have delay going if you're trying to play fast. It's kind of stupid, you know, I would get like a... I don't know, but I'm sure you get the point. World record speed. I'd say it's... I'm trying to remember what it used to be for me and other people where you're at, like the top speed you could get. Some are topping out about 21 to 23 notes per second for actual played licks, scale runs on guitar, single note lines. Of course, if you just slide up and down, you are playing way faster than that. However, we're not counting that. We're counting like that type of stuff. Once you're above 13 or 15 notes per second, that's just it's just fast. Like at that point, every normal audience listener, even guitar players, hear it as fast. It's like Ingve speed, 13 to 15. Once you get it up to like the speed I was usually at when I was practicing, it's about 20 somewhere up in there. Anybody claiming to get 30 and above, it's bullshit completely. Figure it out mathematically, you'll see why. And it unless you're tapping, or I'm talking about just chorus scale runs. If you're tapping, you could get like 8 notes immediately if you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Or do that. And all that crap. But I'm sure you get the idea. So stop wanking around saying I'm the fastest guitar player and doing this. Right? Get a straight, clean tone. Get a metronome going, and document it properly. And plus, don't be so concerned with it. Learn how to play. Alright, I'm not saying learn how to play fast to get fast. Learn how to play when you're playing fast. Most guitar players understand this. Alright, there's my rant on picking and stuff. Alright, it's robotmusicopera.com. I have lessons and actual stuff. Check out my site. I'll talk to you soon. See ya. The other thing I need to mention is there's going to be names, I'm sure, that are brought up. Specific guys. I'm not going to bring up the names because I'm friends with a few who are listed currently as the fastest guitar players. And they're very fast and accurate and great players overall, excellent musicians. Problem is, and I brought it up to one of them once and they didn't like it. They didn't like it at all. But what they're doing is they're shoving extra notes and they're doing it off time. So let's say I'm playing to a click and I'm playing straight 4s over the click in time. That you can get up to a certain speed and it's discernible, it's clean, you know what you're playing. Certain amount of notes. Then they'll take that and they'll play 7 notes per 4 beats. And they're not doing it in 7/8 time structured, they're just shoving the extra notes in and slurring them. And what I did was I slowed down their video and audio, and I really took my time to take attention, saying, okay, how are they sounding this absolutely fast? There's something weird about this, right? Because I figured you can't get up to a certain speed and that's the end of it. What it was is when I slowed it down, they're making a bunch of mistakes, but to the human ear, when you're playing odd sets of notes over straight time like that, or just odd sets of notes, period, and then phrasing them around a one beat that's reoccurring, like they're doing, what happens is the other notes are just perceived as something going on in there that sounds fast. However, it's a little bit sloppy. They're off time. If you slowed it down and put it to an actual click, they're not on time. The extra notes that they're playing aren't on time. They are a lot of times actually mistake notes that aren't either played properly or they're the wrong notes of the scale that they initially showed slow to do. Things like that happen often. But again, when you use the gain, like the high gain tone and a little bit of reverb and some studio magic chorus effect, stuff like that, it masks all the mistakes. Now the guys who really play fast and clean don't use the delay unless they're doing some nice, they know what they're doing with it. You know, they'll only use the delay and the effects for a certain sound over something slower, for sustain and whatnot. But when you're going to actually pick fast, there's only a few of them who do it clean and accurately. The guys who are going over the top speed, that are just insane speed, and making a lot of money doing it, are kind of cheesing a little bit. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I like I said, I'm not naming names, but something to watch out for as well. I'm not talking about talent. I'm talking about world record speed on guitar, because I keep seeing this all over YouTube and everywhere. But anyway, that's my, I don't know, 30 cents on it. I hope you see what I'm saying. Talk to you soon.